What's going on, guys? Another Fallout 76 video for you today, and on this video I'm going to show you the best location, in my opinion, where you can come. And if you're looking to gain mutations, this is the best place on the map. You're going to come here to Mountain Disposal Site. It is somewhat far if you're coming from Vault 76, but this is the best area because you do have a lot of radiation here, and you also have some chambers that you can get rid of that radiation. Now, before you even do this, you have to make sure, if you're trying to build mutations, you have to make sure you're level 30, because at level 30 is when you're able to, let's see here, level 30 is when you're able to get this card here, this Starched Genes. This card will allow you to keep your mutations and still use Radaway to get rid of mutations. So of radiation. So if you don't have this card yet, don't waste your time. And this card usually you get at level 30. So if you're at level 30 and you have this card, then you're ready to start this. Another perks card that you really want to have if you're trying to get mutations is, let's see here, I believe it's called Class Freak. So this card, if you have the full rank like you see right here, it does take 75% of the negative effects away from your mutations. So it's a really good card. You're only really getting 25% of those negative mutations, because with mutations you will have the positive side effects and the negative side effects. So both of those together will really help you get some good mutations, keeping them and not getting too many of the negative side effects. Now, here you will have some enemies, but you really don't have to fight them if you don't want to. You will go back to that little door back there in the back. I believe there's some ghouls here right now. There's some ghouls, but you really don't have to fight them if you don't want. Should be pretty easy to kill these guys, especially if you're level 30, which is where you got to really be at, where if you're trying to get mutations. So there's a lot of radiation here as well, so definitely make sure that you have some kind of power armor. So there you go, there's tons of them here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and kill them, just getting some XP. With my weapon, I'm just kind of one hit killing them. And ghouls, they tend to give you a lot of Radaway and stuff like that. Stim packs, they really don't give you much else, but they're good for that really. So you see, you get some Radaway, Rad-X, even some cap here and there, but a lot of stim packs and things like that. But a lot of times they really don't carry much. But I think that's all of them. I have enough of shotgun shells. We'll take them anyways. But you don't have to fight them. You could just walk right through here, and we're gonna go in the back here. Now in here you will have two enemies that you do have to kill, or else they're gonna keep bothering you. So we'll do that real quick. And this is the same area from the last video. So there is, if you go down that way, down there, there's a couple more enemies, and there is a Deathclaw down there. So if you in the mood to kill a Deathclaw, there is one there. This is the chamber here. So this is the chamber you're going to use to get rid of radiation. You would press that button, and there's another enemy right here. Sometimes there's two, but usually one here. And let's see if there's any. There we go. So there is a fusion core here. You will see these spawn here from time to time. You'll also see from time to time you come here, you will see power armor. I've seen a lot of power armor here. Power armor in here a lot of times. So now that we got rid of these guys, so like I said, level 30, make sure you have that perk card. Or else you won't be able to do this. You won't be able, you'll get the mutation, but you won't be able to keep it, because once you use Radaway, it will get rid of it. Let's go ahead and get this power armor off. Alright, so now what we want to do is just double check, make sure. So you have to follow these steps. So when you're taking in radiation, when you're trying to get that mutation, you want to make sure this perk card is off of you. So make sure it's unequipped. If you keep that on you, you're not going to get any mutations. And pretty much you're just going to walk up to any of these barrels. You see there's a lot of radiation right there, so you're going to see, and you're really just going to stand here until you see something come up that you got a mutation. But don't let your health go all the way down, because you know it will kill you. So let's see if we get let's see if we get a mutation this time around. Usually around this time here is when you'll get one. And so it's getting close, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back here. So I didn't get one this time. You don't usually get one every time, but you will get at least one every session. So all you gotta do, before you actually hit that button to get rid of the radiation, you have to make sure you go back here. So this is the step that's, I've done it before and forgot to put this card back on and lost all my mutations. Gotta make sure you go back, put this card back on, and then you can go ahead and cure the radiation. So this will keep you from losing those mutations. And I have some kind of perk card that's just giving me automatic health, which is pretty cool. So once you're done this, same steps. Let's go ahead and remove that card. So we remove that card and we go back here again, and we're gonna see if we can get one this time. And pretty much you're just gonna keep doing this until you get you get a mutation. I think I currently have only one mutation. I gathered up, I had most of them, but I didn't like the way that it was, the side effects it had on my character, until I found that perk card that allows me to get that 75% of the negative effects. So didn't get one this time either. Let's go ahead and put that card back on. We're gonna try until we get one. One more time. And if you don't get one and you tried a couple times, you might have to leave and come back. You might have to log out of your game and come back. So that's off of us. So let's go back here again. And sometimes you have to do it a couple times before you get a mutation. And you will get a notification at the top that says that you have mutated to whatever mutation. So let's see if we get one this time. To me, this is the easiest way, the best place to do it, because you have a lot of radiation right here, and then you can just run back to that little chamber and cure the radiation right away. We'll wait just a little more. There we go. We'll go back. So didn't get one this time either. I'm gonna try one more time. We're gonna see if we can get one. So these steps are important, because if you forget to put that card back on and you do this right here, you will lose your mutations. It will cure you of radiation and any mutation you have. And I did this before. Lost all my mutations. Alright, let's go back here. Oh, almost forgot. Let's go ahead and take off that perks card. So, almost forgot to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and stay right here. But like I said, this is a good place to do this because you don't have that many enemies around, and you have everything right here that you need to, get your mutation and heal yourself right there as well. I should get one this time. There you go. So you see at the top it says you have mutated and gained let's see, I didn't even get to see which one. So we're gonna go here and let's go to effects. So I have gained eagle eyes. So you see there, it gives you all everything that you know comes with it. Critical damage plus 21, perception plus 4. So it does have negative effects, as you see right there. I have healing factor. So healing factor, and this is where you can really so if you look at this, says the cam effects is negative 55%. If I go back to my perks card and I equipped, so if I equip this card here, I have to take this one off. So this is where this card right here comes in really handy, because if you equip that, now if I go back to now if I go back here, you're gonna see now it's oh, did I not equip that? Hold on a second. Let's go back here. Yeah, I have it on here. Take it off, put it back on. It should be showing on here. Actually, I think I have to heal myself first. Let's go back here. It's not showing. It did show under eagle eyes, but usually under chem effects will be less than that negative side effect. Let's go ahead and we're gonna heal ourselves. I think that's what I need to do first. So we're gonna make sure you put this perk card back on you. So you have that on you. Now you can go ahead and heal the radiation. So one more time. Alright, so I healed the radiation, and it should be showing. I'm not sure why. Maybe I have to say it. Maybe I have to log out, log back in. But usually it'll say actually I don't have that perk card equipped, so hold on. But this is definitely a card you want to have on you, this class freak, because those negative effects really suck sometimes, depending on what kind of build your character is. Still showing 55, but earlier I had it on and it was like negative 25. It wasn't that high, but you saw there I gained that mutation. You're gonna do the same thing if you want to keep doing it. You know, you would go ahead, unequip that card now, go back, get radiation. See, I mean, actually now I would have to log out. So this is where, you know, it did take me a couple times doing it in this session, but it did work. But now I would not get a radiation. If I tried again, I have to log out, log back in, and this would work again. And just follow those steps. Make sure you equip the card when you go heal yourself, and then take it off when you're trying to get the radiation, and you should work. I think there's about 19 different mutations. If you look on YouTube, there's definitely videos out there to explain each one, what they do. So try that. Leave a like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know which mutations you got, and you know if you have all of them. I mean, that I think I'm gonna try that on my character and just see what it really does, especially now that I have that class freak card that allows me to take off 75% of the negative effect. So let me know if you tried it, and I'll see you guys on the next video.